introduce yourself. So hello and welcome to this league match between Sacred Heart Prep and Menlo Knights. We are here broadcasting, but this is the silent night game for the Sacred Heart Prep Gators. Tradition they do once every year. The whole crowd stays silent until they score the 10th point, and then it's just total mayhem. But until that 10th point is scored, we will also stay silent. So we'll be with you in just a sec. And there is the 10th point from Kyle Stalder. And this crowd is going crazy.
Mayhem.
They're into it now. The Gators have a 10-7 lead. Got a couple big shots from Mason Randall early on. But the Knights went on a little mini run, and now they get the and one. And
Charlie Roth, number 11.
Will have a chance to tie it up at the line. Roth is a big boy. He is a man down there on the post.
Very large presence.
Roth knocks down the free throw. And it's all tied up here with 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
Man, that takes me back to Valpo Bowl. Charlie Roth, of course, running back for Menlo, stopped on a huge goal line stand by the Gator defense that day.
That was an awesome win. Great to be a part of that.
Very nice
Always
indeed.
fun getting a W over your big rival. And the Knights force a turnover. Roth gives it up. And there's the big basket for the Knights. They take the lead. Randall now driving. And they foul Mason Randall on a three-point shot. That's a big mistake, giving Mason 3 free throws. He's a knockdown shooter. And he's probably the Gators' best player.
Yeah, he's been the Gators' leading scorer most of the year. So, tough to foul him in that situation.
Randall knocks down the first free throw. And he makes the second as well. One thing about Randall is he's really just a great athlete. He kind of does it all for Sacred Heart. He was a star quarterback on the football team, leading scorer on the basketball team, and he's even picking up baseball this year, and it looks like he could get a spot in the outfield starting perhaps come the spring.
Nick O'Donnell and Eric DeBryan also check into the game for the Gators. And that was Jared Lucian with that last bucket, by the way.
And a foul on the Knights. Gators will inbound the ball from the baseline. A lot of these Sacred Heart Prep Gators both played or have both played football and basketball, not just Mason Randall, but you look at Andrew Dashbach, Nick O'Donnell,
Kyle Stalder.
They have a very athletic team with guys that can really do a lot of different things, something you don't see as much today.
Mason drives.
Randall finishes, and he ties up the game at 14. He can score so many different ways. Faraz Abbasi hitting the three-pointer. I shadowed in 6th grade at Menlo. Faraz Abbasi was my campus leader.
Mine as well.
That is a name out of the past. He is a tall kid, plays down on the post, but he can step out and shoot it apparently as well.
Dash with the reverse lay-in.
And there's Dashbach finishing with the layup.
And Charlie Roth, open layup. Misses it.
Blows it.
Oh.
He can't believe it.
Wow.
He had no one on him, but couldn't finish the layup. And he's hearing it from the Sacred Heart Prep crowd.
Mason drives the lane and gets fouled on the way in.
The Menlo student section's not happy about that call. But he did seem to get hit on the arm when he was going up for the shot.
Not a very spirited crowd if you're looking at the two.
No, if you just look at the two student sections, I'd say the Sacred Heart Prep section has probably double the amount of students as the Menlo section.
And double the amount of spirit. Not a contest.
Randall misses the first free throw.
Justin Harmon and Josh Papermaster checking into the game for Dash and Tevin Panchal.
Harmon's another one of those big football players. He was a stud lineman for the Gators this fall.
And Randall sinks the second free throw. Connor Moses checks into the game for him. And it's a tie game. A lot of press up early for the Gators. Ben Simon dribbling. Kicks it. Shot miss. Rebound by Justin Harmon. Loaded Justin Harmon. Working, passes to Pape. Looks like he might have been blocked on the layup, and Ben Simon takes it the other way. Oh, missed shot, rebound by DeBrine.
DeBrine's just a sophomore. He's got a lot of raw skills, tall, lanky, but he's definitely going to need to add some muscle, get a little meat on his bones if he really wants to elevate his play to the next level.
Harmon picks up a rebound off of Connor Moses' shot, lays it in for two. There's Hayden Pegley, passes to Lucian, gives it back to Ben Simon, to Pegley. Lucian, back to Simon.
10 seconds left in the first quarter. Gators have a 2-point lead.
Out to Lucian.
Pegley, the jumper, no good. Harmon tips it out to Pape, who can't get a shot off at the end of the quarter. But the Gators lead 19-17 at the end of the first. And they'll hope to carry a little momentum into the second quarter.
Yeah, the buzzer cut off. Eric DeBrine running into transition after Pegley's missed shot. And we weren't able to see if the rumor's true that he can dunk the ball.
DeBrine has been known for kind of showboating his dunking ability.
We have yet to see it in a game.
He did post an Instagram photo.
Yeah, we don't. We haven't seen it live.
To be determined
if the hoop was 10 feet. It's not
but,
sure. He was nicknamed Lank by his peers for his sheer height and not the biggest size-wise kind of guy and thickness, but he's got some height and he's got some heart, and that's what landed him on this team as a sophomore. Heart.
And really a key player on the team. I mean, you see him playing more than some guys like Andrew Carney, a senior, and a couple other upperclassmen like Henry Heemstra.
Yeah.
But I do have some love for Henry Heemstra wearing that number 5 jersey.
It is a truly special uniform number.
Special number. My football number in football this year.
I'm not sure if there's a 19 on the team, but you know, it's kind of reserved for high-quality football players, I'd say, such as myself.
Simon steals the pass.
Euro step, missed the layup.
Some contact, but no
There's
call.
Mayray takes it the other way. Pulls up. Got it! That's a 3.
I was on a retreat a couple of weeks ago. Mason was the student leader. And we played 2-on-2, and it was impossible to guard him. He has so much length, and he can just shoot.
Lucian with a 3 to answer. Sorry to cut you off there, Eric. I thought that was a little more important.
It was. One thing about Randall that I'd say kind of separates him from the rest of the pack is him and Dashbach, really. They're just their leadership. And football this year, as one of the backup quarterbacks, I got to see Mason work every day in practice. And just the way he carried himself and the way he led everybody. He's just a great guy that you want on your team.
And he's going to try and carry that leadership and skill set to the University of San Diego, where he just committed for football. Kind of a big deal.
Real exciting news. Randall's very excited about that. He'll be playing football there. Don't know if he's going to be able to suit up for any games next year or if he's going to redshirt, but either way he's going to be able to take his talents to the next level.
He'll be the newest Torero in the fall. And Kyle Stalder hits a tough layup there. Put SHP up by 4.
Kyle Stalder, one of the few juniors on the Sacred Heart team. Him, Tevin Panchal, Brandon Lannisey, and Henry Heemstra are the only 4 juniors. But Stalder and Panchal are the only 2 that really see meaningful minutes. And it's going to be interesting next year for the Gators without Dash and Moses and Randall. See what they're going to be able to do next year with some of these younger players like DeBrine and Panchal and Stalder.
Yeah, there's some pretty big holes to fill for the younger Gators. And we'll just have to see if they step up next year. They always seem to find a way. Roth sinks his second free throw.
John Henry Tevis just checking back into the game for the Knights.
And I believe his brother also, not John Henry, Charlie Roth's brother is also in the game now, just as Charlie checks out. But Will Roth is also checked into the game.
Randall, another 3.
Oh.
This one in and out. Tevis to the corner for 3, no good.
Will Roth misses a 3. Here's Lucian for 3. Also misses. Tevin Panchal down for the rebound. And, yeah, Menlo didn't do a great job on the boards there. Tevin's not the tallest guy.
No, usually you wouldn't have too much trouble boxing out Pantrol. He's only about 140, maybe 5'8", but he's
generous
still fought
5'8"
hard to get that board.
Oh,
And Dashbach travels and will be
questionable. Questionable. I disagree.
And I'll tell you, the student section's giving Dash a hard time for that, but
Menlo student section.
I'd love to see any one of those people in the Menlo student section go up against him.
Kickball on Dash as he stops transition offense of the Knights. And now Charlie Roth checks back into the game for Faraz Abbasi.
Now John Henry Tevis is just a sophomore, but he actually used to be a junior.
He was in our class.
He was in our class, took a year abroad in France, and came back as a sophomore.
And he just hit a tough shot right there over Kyle Stalder. He's a great athlete.
He's a really great basketball player. Been friends with him since I was little. Had many backcourt games with him, and
he's truly something.
He is a good player, a really hard worker. Moses for three.
Como.
Randall
Mason
pulls down
board.
the offensive board, puts it up,
and
one.
Bang.
The Menlo Knights have no answer for Mason Randall right now. And in the first game, when Sacred Heart was down 20 to the Knights at Menlo, it was Randall who brought him back into the game and led him to the W.
Yeah, he played a very big part in that game. He had several threes in a row down the stretch to bring SHP the victory.
Randall knocks.
And Justin Harmon checks into the game for Andrew Dashbach.
And the Menlo coach is jawing to the ref about something.
He's chirping. He's pretty heated, it looks like. SHP student section is live right now.
I gotta tell you, I love Mark Bechtel's costume. He's
That's
there in the front row.
That's a pretty nice costume. He's dressed like a pea.
It's
a
great
pot
look.
of peas.
It's a great look.
It is.
Charlie Roth down on the post against
Charles
Justin
lane on
Harmon.
Justy. Airballs the layup. Great defense by Harmon. But Ben Simon puts up on the rebound. And then it goes, oh!
And DeBrine, who is running down the floor, gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for two.
And once again, we are not able to see if he can dunk. That's frustrating. I'm a little disappointed, Eric.
I am too, but one thing I'm not disappointed about is seeing Ty Corley up in the Menlo student section argue at that call.
And
I could watch Ty all day.
I agree. More chirping from the Menlo coaching sideline. That's poor form. It was clearly a foul. And they're still talking to the referee.
DeBrine misses both free throws.
There's Simon.
Pushes it.
Oh.
Simon's dad is actually the head all-schools athletic director for the Gators.
That is correct.
So maybe a little family rivalry there for the Simons.
Harmon with a tough put up. SHP retakes the 4-point lead. And Simon
with a nice bucket.
What a great player. What an athletic family.
I think his dad used to be the head coach for the Stanford men's soccer team.
That is correct. And just, you know, it's in the genes. Such an athlete, as was his dad. DeBrine
pumps, passes it to Moses.
to Stalder.
and in the hands of Mayray. Randall.
Oh!
Three. A lot of contact.
Oh,
no
that.
foul.
Oh.
And the Sacred Heart crowd
I think that was a foul.
is outraged.
No
to
call,
refs right
though.
now.
And oh, man.
Wow, the crowd is livid.
Jared Lucian goes the other way with the rebound, and
Lucian.
I think there was less contact on there than there was on Mason's shot, but
Man, Randall
the foul was
like
called.
Buddy the Elf getting smacked by a taxi cab in the middle of New York there.
He was absolutely mugged, honestly. And Randall comes out to take a break, ride some pine. Likely going to go back out soon, but
Nick O'Donnell comes into the game as well as Tevin Panchal.
Nick's known as one of the more scrappy players on the Sacred Heart team.
Nick was the star receiver for the Gators football team this fall.
He's a very athletic player.
I think he's also taken his talents to the baseball field this spring as with Randall.
That is the word on the street, Eric.
Moses passes it off to Panchal. Panchal driving to the right.
Doubled. Out to Pape.
Panchal
Panchal
deep
from deep.
three.
Oh.
O'Donnell keeps it alive, and Harmon
Harmon with the and one.
the basket and the foul. Man,
Wow.
Justin Harmon is a special guy. I can tell you firsthand, I have a snap streak with him, and it is just fun every time I get to open a Snapchat from Justin Harmon.
I don't know what you're talking about, honestly. But he sinks the free throw.
Lucian.
And then out to Pegley.
Pegley
Hits it with contact
Wow,
on the layup.
nice strong.
Out to O'Donnell. Panchal.
And a foul on, it looks like number
Looks like it was
11.
Charlie Roth, I think.
Yeah, Charlie
holding
Roth.
Justin Harmon. I like that call. And it looks like Mason Randall will likely be checking back into the game.
Man, that is a quick break for Mason Randall. Comes out, gets a couple squirts of Gatorade,
Superb athlete.
and he's back at the scores table waiting to come in. And Harmon hits the free throw. Randall and Simon both coming back in. Moses and Pegley will take a seat. And Harmon hits the free throw. And Eric DeBrine checks in for Josh Papermaster. .206 here left in the first half. Gators up 34-31.
Gator chomp clapping coming on here from Sacred Heart. They're having a great time.
Simon feeds it down to Lucian, who gets it back to Simon, who
Air balls, rebound by Nick O'Donnell. And Simon is hearing it from the SHP student section.
DeBrine for three. No. A foul.
Charlie Roth, another foul.
And the Menlo Knights cannot believe it. I just witnessed one student spit his gum onto the floor and then quickly pick it up.
No way. That's poor form if I've ever seen it. And there is some reason to be upset with that call, but spitting gum onto the floor is not the way to
It did seem
way to
incidental,
respond.
but that is still not a good move.
And Charlie Roth needs to take a breather.
Roth is heated.
Thomas Brown also comes off the floor for the Knights.
Roth's face
Hayden
and hair
Pegley
are
back
both
on.
turning more red.
They seem heated.
Harmon knocks down the free throw. And Harmon knocks down both. Moses checking back in for Panchal. The Gators are subbing a lot here. Guess they just want to keep everybody fresh. But they are subbing every couple of possessions.
Simon goes down the floor and throws to Tevis. Tip ball.
And Randall runs into Mr. Bell, trying to save that ball.
Words of encouragement there from Brian Bell.
The stand-up guy.
What a guy. Out to Simon. Gives to J.H. Tevis. To Pegley. Back to Tevis. Back now to Simon. Jared Lucian with the pick. Deep from Simon.
Whoa.
Wow.
Simon.
He shows some serious
down
range on that.
Three.
Dang. That was nice. Como out to Harmon. To Mason with the three. Just off. Rebound goes out to Ben Simon for the Knights. Takes it the other way. Matchup to watch here is Nick O'Donnell on J.H. Tevis. I have a feeling this could get pretty chippy later.
Both are very physical players.
Scrappy kids.
Shot clock winding down. Simon, another deep three. He drains it.
It's another one, and Menlo takes a 1-point lead. And now the Menlo student section is going insane.
Randall,
Mason.
2 seconds on the clock.
Oh!
As time expires.
Step back buzzer beater from Mason Randall.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. In one word, Eric.
Is on fire.
In one word, extraordinary.
Okay, we will be back at the end of halftime to bring you the second half of the game. Gators still up 39-37. We'll be back in just a bit. All right, so we're back here for the second half. Sacred Heart Prep Gators lead the Menlo Knights 39-37. An exciting first half. Both teams hit three-pointers at the end of the second quarter. Ben Simon hit one with about 8 seconds left to take the lead for the Knights, and Mason Randall answered with a three of his own at the buzzer.
Here's Ben Simon working on Tevin Panchal. Pretty solid defense. Pegley's double teamed. To Lucian. Nice moves. Back out to Simon. Tipped ball. Oh, Simon keeps it and goes to Roth.
Roth had a rough first half, missing a wide open layup and also getting in some foul trouble.
But he hits the nice layup there. Keeps himself back on track. Como.
Moses the floater.
Ooh.
Can't get it to fall.
In transition to Simon. What are you doing?
The acrobatic layup attempt, no good. Way off.
Tried to be Manu.
Oh! Tevin Panchal.
I don't know.
With the charge. I don't know.
Disagree.
He's not the biggest guy in the world. I don't think he really.
I think there was a little dive in there.
He also kind of. Tevin could try to cross him over. And I just saw Mr. Dashbach kind of doing a little demonstration over there on the baseline.
I wouldn't be surprised if Simon hears from CCS on that dive.
Yeah.
Maybe a fine coming his way. Lucian has it on the perimeter. Back to Simon. He's got that wrist tape. I don't know if that's going to help him too much.
I respect the wrist tape.
I feel like wrist tape would just get in your way, honestly, in basketball.
In basketball, yeah.
In football, it's pretty beneficial, but I don't know about basketball. And the Menlo coach is livid once again, chirping the referees. I'm not about that.
There's been a lot of chatter, a lot of side conversation between the Menlo coach and the ref.
I just think it's poor form. He's been yelling a lot. Not a lot of basis in his arguments.
Game tied, 39-39, 6:42 left in the third.
And Tevis comes and grabs some pine.
Oh, DeBrine was open, cutting to the hoop. Moses didn't see him. DeBrine for three. Oh, whoa,
air ball.
Short. Air ball. Corralled by Roth.
And to be clear, Faraz Abbasi checked into the game for Tevis earlier.
Roth out to Lucian. Lucian kicks it out to Abbasi. May have shuffled his feet a little.
Blocked by DeBrine. Length.
We talked about DeBrine's length, and there it came in handy.
No wonder that's his nickname, Eric. He's got some serious length. What a scrum on the floor.
Everybody diving.
Out to Charlie Roth.
Picks it up.
Finally gets it to Simon.
And Moses has not been able to get shots to fall here early tonight, but hopefully for the Gators he can get it going, because when he's going, he can really knock down some shots.
Ooh, there's a stumble there. I don't know, that he looked like he lost his footing to me. It could have been a travel. I don't know. Maybe. Possibly.
I see what you mean. It could have gone both ways there.
It was 50-50. Oh, Mayray. Got it! Bang!
Goes Trace. Count them.
If only we had a stat sheet, we could see how many points he had right now. Got to be a lot.
It's a lot. I can just tell you, it's a lot.
I'm not sure if he has any buckets other than three-pointers and free throws.
He could have close to half of the Gators' 42 points.
Oh, Charlie Roth hits a bucket there. Easy lay-in for the Knights.
Dash, clearing some space down low and finishes.
Got it. What a lay-in. What a move.
Man, he does a great job. He does a great job of creating space down there.
He's just a superior athlete. He's just an elite player in 4 sports.
Lucian drives and hits the layup. And that pass up to DeBrine.
Lane
Great
puts
find
it in.
from Randall.
Gators up 1.
There you see a little bit of Randall's quarterbacking skills.
Yeah.
Finding his man for the easy layup.
And as you can see, this game has gotten to be very high-paced. Once the bucket falls, it's just immediate transition off the inbound pass.
Very high-scoring game. On pace to go over their total scoring mark from the last game, the last time these two teams met.
And Nick O'Donnell and Justin Harmon check into the game. And it seems like the Gators want to improve their defense. Nick O'Donnell, great defensive player. A lot of scrappiness and heart. He's a tall guy as well.
Roth can't hit.
And his brother Will Roth picks up the rebound and lays it in. That's Roth to Roth.
Randall for 3.
Hey, Ray.
He
Got
hits
it.
again. Mason Randall.
He is hot right now.
I mean, you can't stop that. And that brings back some life in the Sacred Heart Prep crowd. And
they are
gives the Gators
excited.
a 2-point lead.
Someone in a toga has just entered the arena. Oh, I think it's Ryan McWilliams.
I think he's still
What an
wearing that from
outfit.
Spirit Week.
Yeah, Spirit Week is going on at Sacred Heart.
Great tradition. Right now, I think the juniors are in the lead. And the Sacred Heart Prep crowd is going crazy right
They
now.
are live right now.
A lot of them hitting the dab.
I appreciate that when I see it. It's a great dance move.
A great dab is really not appreciated enough.
People say the dab is starting to die down, and I disagree. I think it's still going up. Yee, yee, yee. Sacred Heart starting the now famous yee chant.
Made famous by the one and only
Nick O'Donnell.
Nick O'Donnell.
Scrappiest player on the team.
Yee.
Yee. Indeed, Eric.
A bossy. Pops a 3. Can't get it to go. And a foul.
Will Roth fouls on the rebound.
Foul on the Knights. The Menlo crowd is going crazy. No gum on the floor this time, but still a lot of vulgar language.
Not very great sportsmanship right now from the Menlo sideline. And the fan section is a little unruly.
And a foul down low. Another one
On
Roth,
Charlie
I believe.
Roth. Or that might have been, no, that was on Justin Harmon.
No, it was on Charlie Roth.
It might have been 2 fouls called on that play.
That might be his 4th foul.
He's getting dangerously close to fouling out. And he needs to take a break to save him for the end of the game. Smart move by the Menlo coaching staff.
Some confusion on where this ball is supposed to be inbounded. The ref's having a quick conversation about it. And they finally figured it out. Now it's adjusting the clock. Gators up 49-47, 2:53 left in the third quarter.
Great jobs by the ref there to sort that one all out. And Menlo's coach is livid once again, even during the play. for no apparent reason.
Paper master, the pump fake. The layup.
Airball's the layup. Mayray misses his layup.
Miss.
Ben Simon with the rebound. Takes it the other way to Lucian, who takes a three. He misses. Rebound by Will Roth. Jump ball called. No. The referee.
Possession
Is awarded to the Gators. That is correct.
And looking over at the Menlo student section, all of them just have their hands on their heads in disbelief.
A lot of them are frustrated.
Harvard, a strong move.
There was a lot of contact on that. Menlo coach calling for a travel. I don't think so. Looks good to me. Lucian passes out to Simon. Puts the moves on Tevin Panchal. Drives down into the paint. Kicks it back out to Tevis. Drives. Spins. Shoots. Can't hit it. And Nick O'Donnell with the rebound. Now ball's out to Tevin Panchal.
Panchal, the paper master.
Doodle to Panchal, stripped by Ben Simon.
Simon hits the shot, and a
great play by Simon.
By Connor Moses.
No, that was, you got to give credit where it's due. Simon with a great play, swipes it from Tevin Panchal, takes it the other way to be fouled by Connor Moses on the shot. And hits the end one.
Just a couple of rows in front of us was going crazy. His dad, not so much.
His dad, he's used to it. He's seen greatness from his child. Ooh, can't hit the free throw. Rebounded by Moses. Out to Panchal. Harmon on the perimeter. Not used to seeing that very much. But back to Moses.
The big boy can go out there every once in a while.
Hey, you know me. I love a big guy that can shoot the threes.
Another foul down low on the Knights. And the Gators will inbound it from the baseline.
There's a lot of lip coming from that Menlo student section.
Moses has the ball. Trying to direct the Gators offense. Paper master to Panchal. Moses to Pape.
Stripped by Will Roth. Tevin Panchal nearly strips it, but held on. Lucian gets the ball, kicks it to Tevis, who kicks it back to Will Roth.
Lucian.
Out to Lucian. Misses the three. Rebound by O'Donnell. He throws it out to Tevin Panchal. And O'Donnell's been a rebounding machine so far. His presence is being felt.
Harmon.
Oh, no foul call. There was a lot of contact.
A lot of contact.
I don't know about that.
Smart Prep fans cannot believe it.
And the Menlo coach is practically on the court trying to get his team to slow down.
This is sheer chaos. 5 seconds left on the clock. Roth. Lucian at the buzzer.
Cannot hit the shot.
And the Gators will go into the fourth quarter still with a 2-point lead.
Connor Moses gingerly walking back to the sideline. He seems uncomfortable.
Not something Gator fans want to see. Moses has struggled here tonight.
I think he should be all right.
He's still one of their star players, and they need him for the fourth quarter.
He's someone that needs to be on the floor in the fourth quarter, regardless of his performance.
Watching Connor Moses when he's got it going is just really fun. He can step out from a few feet beyond the 3-point line, and he has NBA range.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Eric. Still looking to try and get into college to play basketball, and then we'll see if he's got the NBA potential.
I don't know. I think he could fare better in the NBA than a Kwame Brown per se.
I would not say that. That's insulting.
Kwame Brown is known.
Kwame Brown has been known around the league for being a quote-unquote bona fide scrub. We've all heard the infamous Stephen A. Smith rant. And I don't think I could think of any person that would make that same rant about Connor Moses.
No, nobody
He's a great
can
player.
say that about Moses.
Not a scrub whatsoever.
Not even the one and only Stephen A. Smith.
Tevin Panchal swipes it to Mayray, lays it in. Transition.
Oh my.
Nice pass and nice steal by Tevin. Oh, John Guragoshin. His first minutes of the game, and he hits an and one. Wow. And that is a big boy.
He's a big boy indeed. I'd say he's got to be at least 270.
I wouldn't go that far, but he is wearing number 34. Number of Ricky Williams, former football player for the Miami Dolphins. One of my favorite players. And he can't hit his free throws. Free throw, singular, sorry.
That was an ugly shot.
Let's be respectful, Eric.
Panchal, a nice find to dash. Throws it off Pegley's leg, and it'll be Gators' ball.
And it appears the Menlo coach just threw up the X, like Des Bryant. Must be some kind of play call. Tevin for three. Just off the mark. DeBrine with the rebound. Lank. Out to Tevin. To Mayray.
Panchal calling out a play. DeBrine finds Mayray.
He got hit mid-shot. And he's got a trip to the charity stripe coming up.
3 free throw attempts, I think, for Mason here.
And he was awarded 3 last time and sunk all of them.
I don't know why the Knights are trying to keep sending Mason Randall to the free throw line.
Rare miss by Mason Randall on the free throw.
That is a rare miss, but I would not bank on Mason Randall missing free throws for the rest of this game.
Great wordplay on bank. Nails the second one. Classic Mayray.
Mayray will never make the same mistake twice.
Guragosian checks out of the game to a standing ovation from both the Menlo sideline, the Menlo players, staff, and even the MA basketball team in attendance as Mayray hits his 3rd free throw. 2 of 3 on that trip to the line. Wow.
Simon walking the ball
student
up the
section
court.
is it's lit, Eric.
It is
They're
lit.
going crazy.
Does seem fun over there.
Hayden Pegley, not sure what to do with it. Andrew Dashbach knocks it out of bounds. And here comes Jared Lucian to inbound the ball. Gets it back to Simon. He's doubled. Charlie Roth on the perimeter. Out to Pegley. Looks for Will Roth. Nearly a travel there. And Pegley from deep.
Randall,
saved, but Randall gets it.
Panchal.
Oh!
What a layup by
Whoa!
And the foul on Hayden Pegley. Oh my.
That was
Panchal. That was Jordan-esque.
Wow!
And getting
The SHP student section is
down.
bowing down to Tevin Panchal.
Oh my goodness. Flipped it in.
Wow. In one word to describe Tevin Panchal, incendiary. He really gets things going.
That is just a great word.
That's got to be SAT vocab, honestly.
Honestly,
And
that's like AP
wow.
philosophy level.
And Tevin Panchal converts a truly dope three-point play to the chance of Tevin from the SHP student section.
Gives the Gators a 7-point lead with 6:14 left in the game.
And the band now coming out to support the Gators. All smiles from Justin Harmon in the team huddle. What a guy. And
Shout out to Henry Heemstra, looking out up here during the timeout.
Wow, the SHP student section is just getting down right now to the band music.
Shout out to the basketball team manager, also a captain on our very own varsity boys golf team, Shane Snow.
Shane Snow is the son of JT Snow, former San Francisco Giant.
San Francisco Giant, great.
True legend.
Former Gold Glover.
If you recall the 2002 World Series, I believe, was that Shane Snow that was walking out? No, that was not. JT Snow rescued Dusty Baker's son.
Yes.
That's how it went down. My apologies. I confused.
But Shane is a current bat boy for the Giants.
Paying homage to his dad's skill and legend status.
Panchal a steal.
Panchal swipes it. Blocked.
Austin Moses.
Wow.
And they're calling it out of bounds,
Oh.
but Panchal let go of the ball before he
I don't
actually
know about
went
that
out
one.
of bounds. I don't know about that one at all.
Panchal looked to dish it out to Mayray. He was blocked, and they somehow called it out of bounds.
Liam Clancy is giving it to the official.
And Caroline Bucksbaum appears to have some kind of fuzzy string she's waving around. That's a new one. I've never seen that before.
It is a new tactic, but it seemed to work as the
We'll
Gators
see how that
forced
pays
a
off,
turnover. Dash down
Dash.
low.
He is
He
fouled.
draws a foul.
So tough to guard. Such a big guy. Very yoked.
Such a force down low.
And, everyone loves Dash. They say he's the best guy at Sacred Heart in terms of all aspects. When you look at great student, great athlete, spectacular athlete, actually, and just a great guy in general. Very humble.
Dash is going to be playing at Stanford University next year, playing baseball.
And that's a lucky school to land him.
Gators up 58-51. 5 minutes, 20 seconds here left in the game. Panchal steals and a foul.
Looks like it's being called on J.H. Tevis. And while we were talking earlier, Evan King checked in the game for Menlo. He's a double sport athlete as well. Played football for Menlo in the Valpo Bowl for the Knights. You might recall he was injured
Got
for a
hurt
brief
in that
time.
game after a hit by
James Kirkham,
free safety,
number 4.
the Canadian himself.
Canadian Demon, as he used to refer to himself as.
Born but not raised in Toronto.
Also known as the 6. What a story.
To be clear, he has been raised his whole life in Atherton.
But he is not a citizen that
He's
we
not a
know of.
citizen.
That we know of. Panchal sinks the shot for a free throw.
5:19 left in the game. Gators an 8-point lead. Panchal can't hit it.
O'Donnell with the rebound.
Back out to
The
Panchal.
scrappiness.
Panchal for 3.
Oh!
And Tevin Panchal's really heated up here.
He has taken over this game in the fourth quarter. Once again, incendiary.
Timeout, Menlo. Tevin
Wow.
Panchal. Oh my goodness.
He's on fire. Timeout called by the Knights. By the Menlo head coach himself. What a great head of hair he has.
Blake
Eric.
Dole up in the Menlo student section. Glancing over at the Sacred Heart student section.
Where? I don't see.
He's at the end in the Menlo sweatshirt.
Oh, I do. I
Probably
spot him. I see him.
wishing himself he was a Gator. I honestly
That's
wish
very
he was-
likely.
I wish he was a Gator. Great guy.
I don't know him, but I take your word for it, Eric. And it
Soprano waving
nicknamed.
a parrot head around.
She was nicknamed the GOAT by her peers, as in the greatest of all time. And
And she's wearing that parrot hat proud.
indeed. Here's Ben Simon back from Menlo. To Lucian.
Just under 5 minutes left to play. Gators up 11.
To Evan King. Out to Lucian. Drives. Blocked. And
Foul
then a
underneath,
foul.
I think, on Nick O'Donnell.
I think it was on Harmon. It was on Justin Harmon, I believe.
I think you're right. Physical player. He can really get into it. Maybe sometimes too much at times, but
Another
shows a lot
foul
of
called on Justin Harmon there. That one drawing the ire of the Sacred Heart crowd. And the referees have really been cracking down.
I don't think either student section has been too happy with the refs in this game. Roth
Rebound by Mason Randall.
tried to bank in that free throw, didn't work.
And banks do count in CCS basketball, contrary to popular belief on the streets.
Got to say, even though banks count, I think it's a weak look.
They're not respected very well.
Randall steps out of bounds, and it'll be Knights ball with 4:30 left in the game. 62-51, Gators lead.
Andrew Dashbach checks back into the game for Justin Harmon. Charlie Roth kicks it out to Lucian. He hits the three.
8-point game. Timeout Menlo. 62-54. 4:10 left in the game. And the Knights have 2 timeouts left. Both teams in the bonus.
SHP student section again getting down to the music of the band. They just look like they're having a great time. Camille Vase shows off the moves in the upper right corner.
There she is.
Member of the dance team.
Your girlfriend.
Correct. There's Cole Spina chatting it up with Brooke Freitas, his girlfriend. They're having a lovely time. And we're back to basketball. O'Donnell, oh.
The Menlo student section just gave a little Menlo chant that sounded a lot like a scoreboard chant, which is ironic.
It had the same tone as the scoreboard chant. I think they had to
Because,
modify it due to the current situation of the game.
Yeah,
And,
little 8-point deficit here for them.
yeah, Nick O'Donnell checks out of the game.
3:58 left in the game.
Wow.
Simon running it up the floor.
You know, you'd think that Sacred Heart wants Nick O'Donnell to be in the game. He's been quite a player on defense.
Randall tried to find Dash down low. Dash kind of got tripped up a little bit, but no call.
You got to suspect some foul play there, but, you know, the refs probably have a better angle than we do, Eric.
I just think the only way you could slow Dash up like that is by fouling him.
What
Dash
a slide!
slides into the
Shows off the baseball prowess right
and
there.
Mark Bechtel holds on to him.
For the viewers at home, you just got a glimpse of what you should be seeing in the next 4 years at Stanford.
And there's Brian Bell doing the dirty work.
What a guy.
I do believe he was in the Navy.
We'll have to fact check that, but he did serve in the U.S. military. I can't confirm that it was the Navy branch, but he did serve in the military.
Respected amongst all students and faculty at Sacred Heart.
Cares for everybody, great guy. And Will Roth is trapped in the corner. Steps out of bounds, Sacred Heart prep ball.
3:17 left.
And I do believe we have a Natalie Lavarado and Coach Perez sighting here.
Ooh, that's juicy.
Love in the air here at Sacred Heart Prep in Atherton. Tevin
Catch all
Panchal.
for 3. No good.
Mason
Randall
with the rebound.
gets it
Swiped.
stripped away.
Oh,
Don't
that's
know
that.
about
Oh,
That ball got poked
Wow.
by Randall, and somehow,
you know,
inexplicably,
we are not allowed to show bias that we know of, but
but that,
I would say that was questionable.
wow.
And to
I'll
clarify,
just leave it at that.
the comment from earlier, Natalie Lavarado is Coach Lavarado of the Sacred Heart football team's daughter, dating the assistant strength and conditioning coach. And what a couple.
Great power couple.
Just very athletic couple, man.
Just approaching 2:30 left in this game. The Gators still up 8.
Oh, Dash.
Bang it
Lays
down
it
low.
in.
Gets it to go.
Puts it home.
Extends the Gators lead to 10 points with 2:20 left.
It's Jared Lucian. Oh, throws it to no one. And that's Sacred Heart Prep ball as it goes out of bounds. Timeout, I believe, taken by the Gators.
And I'll tell you, Spina is chatting it up there in the student section.
Flirting it up with his girlfriend, Brooke Freitas.
A lot of people are chatting it up.
And I see Griffin Gelbach and Nick Becker, and they look nervous.
Gelbach, another member of the golf team. I also see Will Johnson, the other golf captain, along with Shane Snow, up in the student section.
And golf, one of the less respected sports at SHP, but nevertheless a sport.
Underappreciated.
I disagree. I believe we just saw Brian Bell, whom we mentioned earlier, hit the dab on the sideline.
Wow, I missed that, but I would have loved to have seen it. Olivia Smith pops back up after taking a bit of a spill at the student section.
Wow.
She seems okay.
Good to hear.
2:15 left. Randall drives, finds
To
Stalder.
Stalder.
To Moses for 3. No good.
Stalder with the board. Misses the layup. Another board. Got it.
Gets it to go. 12-point lead now for the Gators. Yee.
Lucian drives, passes to Roth. Out to Pegley. Can't hit the 3. Roth with the board. Passes tipped her by. Just a muck going on here.
Lucian to Pegley.
Oh, blocked by Kyle Stalder.
Oh, my
the
goodness.
junior. Such an athlete. You know, in middle school, Kyle Stalder was the quarterback of the Pinewood flag football team. And now, in high school, he made varsity as a sophomore at O-line.
Lucian strips it from Panchal, and Menlo will call a timeout.
Timeout by Menlo.
66-56 Gators, 1:10 left in the game. It would take a miracle for the Knights to come back, but crazier things have happened.
It can be pulled off. Sacred Heart should not rest easy yet. And, you know, I said it once. We didn't talk about it a whole lot, Eric, but I can't get over the head of hair that the Menlo coach has. It's a great head of hair.
I agree. The Menlo coach, he's been fired up this whole game, but
Oh, yeah, he's been chirping.
he's sports to do.
Couldn't agree more, Eric. Thomas Brown checks in
Jean-Claude
again, and
Marco
a very new lineup in for the Knights.
hitting some dance moves
Let's
up there in
see.
the student section.
John Garagosian back in the game with Evan King, Thomas Brown, Will Roth, and number 5. I don't remember his name at the moment, but now the Gators have taken the ball and fouled by Evan King. Oh. And it looks as if the Knights put in that lineup to
Just let some of those kids
foul.
just let some of those kids see the floor for once tonight.
that's a little harsh, Eric. I think they were trying to get them a foul. They didn't want some of their starters like Charlie Roth to foul. You know, he's already got, I think, around 4.
Moses will go to the line. And he knocks down the first free throw. Moses, silky smooth. He can shoot the ball.
And number 5, whom we mentioned earlier, was Jack Gold for the Knights. He came out about as quickly as he entered the game after the foul. And now a dispute on the sideline.
Martinelli and the Menlo coach chirping a
They're
little
getting
bit.
out. They are.
Both having
They're
words
going
with
at
the
it.
referee. I
And the
love it.
Menlo coach is fuming. We do not know his name, but
Now the Sacred Heart student section singing Silent Night. And Menlo hits the 3, but it's waved off. And the Menlo coach cannot believe it.
And
Halfway out on the floor, and he might get teed up here.
wow, he's livid. And some lip reading here from me, for myself. I believe the Menlo coach screamed at the referee, "You can't call that," to which the referee responded, "Why not?" That's a great comeback, Eric.
That's
You cannot issue the ball until the shot clock is at 35. Those are the words from the Menlo coach. And the referee decides not to respond. Probably a good choice.
55 seconds left.
Sacred Heart students chanting, "We own Valpo."
Pegley
And
misses.
I'd say that's a true statement right now, Eric. 4-peat in the Valpo Bowl in football. I believe they have won at least the last 4 basketball games against Menlo.
I think it's the last 6, at least.
You know what? I think you're right, actually.
At least. That's in our time here at the prep.
You know, SHP, I believe they won in baseball as well. I can't confirm that, but
I can tell you we knocked him out of a CCS last year in golf.
astounding. There's some chaos going on the floor here.
49
Nick O'Donnell
seconds
checks out.
left. Gators still have a 12-point lead. This one does seem all but over.
Nick O'Donnell looks to be done for the night. Great performance from him, fundamentally.
Panchal, a steal, finds Moses, who will bring it out top, gets it to Randall.
To Panchal.
And they're just wasting time here.
They're toying with him.
And Simon fouls Panchal, will send him to the line. 32 seconds left.
Lamont Quattlebaum. Ooh, nice behind the back pass to the referee there. Fans chanting, "We want Carney." Of course, referring to Andrew Carney of Sacred Heart, the senior.
I'm a little surprised we haven't seen him here today. O'Donnell
As am I,
looks
Eric.
like he's checking back in.
Psych. No. Sent back. Nope. No, here he comes back out. All right. Nick O'Donnell looks to check into the game. He takes out Kyle Stalder. He's had a pretty good night. Comes back to high fives from his teammates. The Sacred Heart student section is chanting Carney. You have to wonder if we'll see him here, Eric.
Martinelli does look like he's pondering the decision.
I would do it. I would send him in. I would make it Carney time.
33 seconds. Why not put Carney into the game?
Thomas Brown takes up the
Senior,
floor.
he's worked hard.
Passes to Evan King. Lowers the shoulder on Nick O'Donnell. Possible flop, not called.
Maybe now we'll get to see Carney.
Nick O'Donnell has too much integrity for the game to flop there, in my opinion. So I'd be surprised if he was flopping. More Carney chance.
This reminds me of Rudy.
I'm personally hoping he'll go in, Eric. Here's Guragosian at the line for Menlo. He sinks it.
That's a great movie, Rudy.
That is a great movie. Sean Connery is very good in that movie.
Love it.
Guragosian misses the second shot. Tevin Panchal. Ooh! Breaks Evan King's ankles there.
And with 10
Wow.
seconds left, Sacred Heart.
Evan King and Thomas Brown slapping at him. Can't even get a hold of him.
Sacred Heart will win this game 70-57.
And it is officially over.
And that does it.
And
I'm a little bummed out we didn't get an Andrew Carney sighting.
here comes the famous "I Believe" chant from Sacred Heart. Bedlam here in Atherton.
Mayhem.
Dejected Menlo students take the floor to find their ride home.
So that does it for us. Eric Morris, Will Mummery, Will Horvath, and
Ramon Perez, also known as Monch.
And
We're